First of all, I want to thank Alpha Kappa Psi for hosting this event tonight, and I want to thank everybody for coming with the overwhelming amount of people that we have here tonight. I have a little bit of a connection to Alpha Kappa Psi. My father, who is in the audience tonight, was a point. Make that connection, he's right up there. But so some people told me last night that I may have forgotten to mention my name at the beginning, but I'm Stephen Oliver, and I'm running for SGA president. As your president, I will be determined to do more than continue initiatives of the past. I want to look to the future in order to ensure that our SGA remains an example for those nationwide. Student government has not only the potential, but the obligation to serve all students in so many ways. As president, I plan to work with administrators to extend the 24-hour library to Thursday nights so that we all have an optimal studying environment 5 nights a week. I want to provide financial affairs committee requests and student loan forms online so it's easier for students and their organizations to receive the funding resources that SGA provides. I will streamline the meeting space reservation system so that all student organizations are provided the best facilities through an easier process. I will work with administrators to institute a mini-semester system so that students will not lose credit hours due to unforeseen circumstances. Finally, I want to work with UAPD and Tuscaloosa Police Department to continue our efforts to keep our campus and its surrounding neighborhoods safe, because student safety must be any student government's top priority. In addition, there are some issues that, as much as we'd like to, we cannot take on alone. I want more football tickets. I want better parking, and of course, I want tuition to stay the same or even be lowered. But as student leaders, we must look at the big picture. I'm not willing to sit here and make promises that I may not be able to fulfill. I can't guarantee there will be more student tickets next season, and I can't promise tuition will be lower. However, I can promise you that we will maintain a responsible and professional dialogue with administrators, trustees, and state legislators regarding issues that affect us all.
Good afternoon. A big thank you to all of you for being here. I am Kendra Key, and I'm here to announce that I am running for president of the Student Government Association here at the University of Alabama. I need you to make this happen because I look around me and I see a diverse student body that is desperate for unity and can't seem to find a voice. I need your help to be that voice, to be a voice for all students. I need your help to face the skyrocketing costs of attending this university. Too many students are graduating waist deep in debt that will follow them for the rest of their lives. I need you because our student body grows larger and larger, and we need an SGA president that will fight for every student on this campus, a president who understands that students want smaller class sizes, lower cost, a fairer approach to parking tickets, healthier food in larger portions, and a student government where their voices can and will be heard.
That's right! International. What would you say is the most important issue facing this group of the student body?
I think the most important issue facing this group of the student body is when they come to our university, most of the time the university doesn't really do a very good job of including them in their classes, as well as in different organizations on campus, getting them involved in the University of Alabama experience. So this past year, the SGA has developed a program through our international program, is to get a packet out there so when an international student comes to the university, we can give them a packet of everything about Tuscaloosa, about the university, tells about university traditions, and tells, if you want to go eat at a specific place for a specific type of food, you can look in that packet and it'll tell you. So it gets them acclimated with the University of Alabama experience. And I think that is one of the major things that we need to work on with international students and including them in the process.
I actually worked to create the Office of International Involvement, which is under the leadership of a very strong director that has worked to assimilate international students to campus. Many times when international students come to the University of Alabama, this is the only impression that they have of what we as Americans do in the American university experience. So what we've done through the Office of International Involvement is tried to break down those language barriers by translating many of the documents that they need into their native languages so they know how to use the programs that exist for them. We've made sure that they are acclimated and they know exactly who they need to contact and what they need to do. We also have the International Involvement Week so that we can educate our Native American students on the international students that exist on campus and how we can best embrace them as we try to create a university community.
What have you done to invest in recycling and green power to preserve the environment and cut costs? How will you continue this as SGA president?
Well, I'll continue the green initiatives that we have here on campus. I think we need to go in and look at our recycling and get it, a better program where it's easier for students to access the recycling program that we have here on campus. Because I've heard from students all across campus that try to use our recycling here now, that it's not very convenient for them to use. I'll encourage the university to look at ways to cut back on energy, as well as when we're building new buildings, the university is already looking into ways to cut back on energy with the LEED program that they're using in the new residence halls right now. And I believe by cutting back on those few things that it will help, and where we can use that money to reallocate it to other programs here at the university. I think, environment is a big concern of students, and as president, I will appoint a specific person who is passionate about the environment to serve on my executive council, where that is the only thing that they work on. I can't do everything here for the university, and I'm not good at everything. I think everybody would admit that here. But I can find the people that are passionate about those particular programs, bring them in to my administration, and we can do the best for the students with that.
As a student on campus, I created the recycling initiative that exists here on campus. When I started here, there were no recycling receptacles in residence halls. There were few in academic and administrative buildings, and there was no recycling on game day. Now we have recycling in all the residence halls on campus. We have been recycling in our game day facilities, and we are expanding in our academic and administrative buildings as well as our dining facilities. I am currently working on a program with housing and residential communities to decrease the amount of energy that is being consumed by students on campus. We have a Wii and a Xbox 360 that are prizes for our dorms right now, and they are competing to lower their energy costs. So I'm already fighting in that area, and I won't stop. I'll continue doing that as SGA president.